All right, this is Math 3.7, Chapter 3, Lesson 7. I have one more lesson after this, and it's going to be 3.8. So we'll be done with Chapter 3, all this decimal work. But it's important, very important. So Lesson 3.7, the learning target is to divide decimals by whole numbers. So you're going to find the quotient, which is division, decimals by whole numbers. Okay. I have 4 problems here on the board. I'm going to do 7.5 divided by 3. Okay? So now, with the decimals, when you have no decimal out here, when it's just a whole number, and you have a decimal in here, all you got to do, put it up there. Put the decimal up there, it sits on the line, and then you forget about it. You just do the problem. You pretend this is 75 divided by 3. So let's do it. 3 goes into 7 2 times. 2 times 7, or 2 times 3 is 6. 7 minus 6 is 1. Bring down my 5. 3 goes into 15 5 times. Okay, put that above there, and I get 2.5. Didn't really worry about the decimal, just moved it up. So my answer here is 2.5. When your dividend is a decimal, all you do is you put the decimal on top. Take it from wherever place value it is, or wherever it is down here. So that's going to be the same place value, because it's between tenths and ones. So you put it right here, and you just put it right on top. Boop. Move it on top. Okay? Let's do a few more. Here I have 9.8. 9.8 divided by 2. Okay. I see I have a decimal here, so what I do is I take it up. And now I forget about it. Forget about it. Okay? So now I just do it. 2 goes into 9 4 times. 4 times 2 is 8. Subtract that out. That becomes a 1. Bring that down. I have 8. 2 goes into 18 9 times. 9 times 2 is 18. Subtract that out, I get 0. No more numbers to bring down. My answer is 4.9. 4.9. Okay? When you have a decimal that's being divided by a whole number, the number that's in here, wherever that decimal is, whoop, just send it on top. And then do the division. Okay? Hopefully you're saying to yourself, easy peasy lemon squeeze. 9.48 divided by 15. Okay, I got a whole number out here. Great, I have a decimal in here. I see my decimal point. Just take it straight up. Woo. Okay. Now, I just look at this as like 948. How many times does 15 go into there? Well, 15 goes into 9 0 times. Subtract it out. That's 9. I bring down my 4. Now, I'm looking at 94. How many times does 15 go into 94? Little guess and check here. I'm going to try, I like to do either a low number like 1, or 5, or 10. Okay? So I'm going to try 15 times 5. That would be 25. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2 is 75. 75. Okay, 75. Now it's 94. I bet I could get one more. Let me try 15 times 6. 30. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 3 is 90. Okay, 90. 94, pretty close. I can't get any more out of there, because I just have 4 left. Okay, so now, I know it's going to be 6. 6 times 15 is 90. Subtract that out. That gives me 4. I bring this number down. 8. How many times does 15 go into 48? I'm thinking 3 times. 15 times 3. That's 15. 3, 4. 45. That's pretty close. So 3 times 15 is 45. Subtract that out, I get 0. I have no numbers to bring down. I could say it's 0.63 with a remainder of 3, but that doesn't, we don't do that. when you have a decimal here, when you're using a decimal, you keep going until it either repeats or it ends. Now the way I do it, I add a 0. You can add as many zeros as you want. You can keep on going forever. So I'm going to bring down the 0 here. Now I have 30. Does 15 go into 30? 2 times. So I put my 2 up here. 2 times 15 is 30. Subtract it out. I have 0. Nothing more. I could bring down another 0, but then I would just get 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I don't need that. So my answer to this one, 0.632. All right. You having fun yet? All right, let's look at this one. 55.08. So 55.08 divided by 17. Okay, I see I have a decimal here. It's on top. Now I can forget about it. Okay? So now I got to just do the division. Let's see what we get. 17 goes into 5. It doesn't. So I'm going to start here. 17 goes into 55. I don't know right off the top of my head, but I do know that 1 would be 7. 1 would be 17. 2 would be 34. 3 would be, I don't know, let me try 3. 17 times 3, that's 21. 3, 4, 5, 51. That's pretty darn close. So I'm going to go with 3. 3 times 17, 51. Subtract that out. 5 minus 1 is 4. Those are even. I bring down my next number, which is 0. Now, how many times does 17 go into 40? Well, 51 is 3. Must just be 2. 2 times 17, 34. I can do that in my head. 0 minus 4, can't do that. Come over here. That's a 3. That's a 10. 6. I have another number I bring down. I have 68. Okay, now I got to figure out how many times does 17 go into 68. Well, 3 was 51. 1 more would be 60-something. Let's try it. 17 times 4. 7 times 4 is 28. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 2 is 68. Oh boy, give me the exact. Good. 4 times 17 is 68. Subtract that out. 0. No more numbers. I got my answer. 3.24. All right. I have more guided practice for you. You can look at that. Keep working at it. After the guided practice, you'll do independent practice. If at any point you have any questions, come see me and we'll work it out. Okay?